Always a pleasure to be joined with Jaguars offensive lineman, the pride of Baker County, the one, the only Cooper Hodges. Coop, day 4 of camp in the books. How are we feeling?
Oh, feeling good. It's warm out there, but I love it. It's our edge. Yeah. So I'm feeling good. The body's holding up really well, and I'm kind of just excited to see where we're going, the direction we're headed, and just got to continue to grow and get better.
Let's talk about your off-season first. Not just the fun you had on vacation, but also your preparation. Comparatively to last year as you were entering the league, what was your goals during this off-season period?
Well, before OTAs, it was kind of, just make sure I'm healthy, get everything back, and then went through OTAs. So now it was, just strengthening phase, just kind of just preparing my body for this extremely long season that's about to be ahead. And I did literally, I'd probably say 90% of my training in this facility just to stay around and stay on our program, stay doing our stuff, have some of the best gadgets in the league, So I just thought it'd be dumb to just leave these hanging right here, right down the road. So I was here and just doing whatever I can to get stronger and faster, So
Saw you out there a little bit today with Antone, with Cam, the rest of at that guard position. Have you done a little bit of left and right guard, or it's primarily the right guard position?
It's flip-flop. I can play left, play right guard, snapped a little bit today, just kind of rotating interiorly and just trying to, be available at whatever spot they need me to be, So just trying to be a jack of all trades,
I know the pads don't come on till Tuesday, which I would assume you're very excited for. But the bullets flying a little bit out there today. What was your biggest takeaway from practice out there?
Something what Coach Peterson said out in the practice is, everybody, especially this early into camp, I don't care what you do. It only takes – the only way to get in football shape is to play football. Like, you can do all this running and everything. It'll help with your soft tissue, whatever, but to be in football shape, you got to play football. So it's kind of like, seeing the, not just the physical toughness part of it, but the mental toughness. Everybody's extremely tired out there. So you're like, you're in the huddle, you're listening to a play, you're like, you got to do a triple take just to remember what the play was because you're just trying to breathe so hard. So just trying to find that focus and dialing in. I would say just, being able to focus out there when you're extremely, extremely tired.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of nice runs, though, especially in that final team period.
Absolutely.
As far as the run game goes, we've heard from press about how this was brought down to the studs. Describe for me what bringing the run game down to the studs and building it back up has meant for this team.
Oh, I think it's going back to the basics, find out what do we want to be identified as, and, they tell everybody, we want to be a wide zone team and, be able to work off that. There's just so much stuff you can work off the wide zone. And that's, we want to be good at every run concept, but we want to be the best at wide zone. That's kind of our philosophy and our idea of what we want to get done this season. And so that's what he means, getting back to the basics, the studs, if you would call it.
How good has it felt when you see Travis, when you see Tank break through for one of those runs?
I mean, it's kind of like you don't really you just feel it, like you see it out like your periph, like you're, because if you stop and like, oh, there's Tank, so you kind of just see it out your periph, and it's honestly for me it's more satisfying on film when you're watching film and everything just connects and it just looks so, it's like it's poetry in motion. It's artwork, so it's beautiful, and we got some of the best backs in the league. I mean, Tank, Travis, De'Ern, all these guys, a couple of our rookies, everybody is. I mean, they're explosive, they're fast, they're perfect for what we're trying to do, and I'm really excited to see them get into space.
When you are lined up at right guard, you're next to Antone a lot of the time.
Yep.
You guys came in together. I know you guys are buddies.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for Antone in year 2?
I mean, I think comparing himself to, right tackles in general, but even rookie tackles, he had a phenomenal season. Just especially for me, I got to take a step back and watch, especially watch him, and I think he is, he's a stud. He's just got to keep building. He went from being, arguably the best rookie right tackle. Now it's it's time to be a Pro Bowler. It's time to be that kind of stuff. So that's just to see him and also he's coming back from injury too. He had a shoulder or labrum surgery and all that stuff. So he's building back. He didn't get to participate in OTAs too much. Just kind of see him build back up and kind of get back into the groove of things. So I'm excited to see what he does, man. He's just he's an athlete, man. So it's cool to watch. It's very cool to watch.
For you, you're competing to obviously make a 53. Everybody's out here competing to make
Absolutely.
a 53. How would you describe the mindset? I feel like last year we talked about it was almost, I don't want to say playing with house money, but you were just embracing every opportunity. Comparatively, last year, this year, the pressure meter.
I wouldn't say – if you pressure – I've always been told pressure does a couple things to you. It either busts pipes or builds diamonds, you know. So you have to take that pressure and make it your friend. For me, my whole goal is to show growth from, you know, I came out, you know, had I'd say a pretty good training camp, had a couple of good preseason games, and then obviously I had the injury. So I just want to show that even though I had to take a step back, that I still grew either inside the classroom and even, you know, with my rehab and my field play. So just trying to show that growth, and just it's a maturity thing, you know, just trying to show that you're not taking a step backwards, you're only stepping forward, you know, and just taking that pressure and, you know, using it to your advantage.
Final question. It's the one that everyone's been waiting on. Are you going to do any cartwheels?
Oh, I think I'm taking a step back from the cartwheels. Yes. I'm just trying to play it safe, you know. Maybe just give me this year. Give me this year to, you know, just kind of get things rolling, and we'll see. I just don't want to, you know, we're doing things a little differently now, so we kind of stretch on our own now. So it's kind of like, you know, not everybody's over there, and, you know, you don't have the opportunity to really just hype up the crowd and then get the cartwheels in. So it's just it's a different scenario now. So I think they're taking a step back, sadly.
It's okay. When the Jags win the Super Bowl, that's when you'll do your cartwheel.
I'll do a backflip when they win the Super Bowl.
All right, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to that.
No, absolutely.
Cooper Hodges, thanks so much for joining us.
No doubt. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.